Hard to explain, but I just love it. I immerse myself in it.
Giving back to those in need this holiday season. More on a local program and its volunteers who are helping families in need. Plus, plans for a major apartment project near the North Star commuter rail station take another step forward. But first,
we really like this location and this building.
Deciding the fate of the Riverwind building, which used to be home to a popular pool. That tops CTN News this Friday, December 23rd, 2016. Thanks for joining us. A building used throughout the year by several groups in the community could soon be downsized or torn down. The City Council is discussing what the future of the Riverwind Community Center should be, with upgrades to the park on the way. CTN's Joe Nelson has more.
When I was little, I used to come swimming here when they had the pool.
It's a memory many have of Riverwind Park, where its building has housed Girl Scout meetings, the Element Teen Center, a church congregation, birthday parties, and get-togethers. City Recreation Coordinator Ryan Gunderson says the costs reach $12,000 annually to keep the half-century-old building in use.
City staff's in the process of working with consultant to do some structural analysis of the building and seeing what the feasibility and cost would be to either save parts of the structure or build a new structure.
With some heating and door issues, Councilmember Ron Manning says there is an interest in keeping at least part of the building there.
There was some real sentiment toward trying to save part of it because it's been there a long time, and it means something to the people that used it in years past.
Thanks to the 2013 park bond, Riverwind will see upgrades with new pickleball and basketball courts, trails, parking lot, and pavement in 2018. The building is not part of that plan. Girl Scout troop leader Jessica Comstock says there is a strong attachment to the building from Scouts, but that the most important thing to her is to have enough meeting space in that location.
The girls have a kind of sentimental attachment to the history of the building and would like to see that stay here. And then the mural, of course, the Girl Scouts painted, and they would like that to stay. I think all the park improvements that they've been doing around have been amazing, and of course they just don't have the money to fix all of the parks the way everybody would want them all fixed up.
Gunderson says it's important to make the best decision for the park's future.
The parks go a long ways in community development and helping draw young families to our community and making our community vibrant.
Gunderson says the building's future will be discussed at a public open house on January 9th. January is also when I'll be moving on to a new job in Las Vegas, where I'll be working as a digital content manager at the Fox station there. It's been a pleasure getting to know Coon Rapids, and I appreciate everyone who is willing to share their story with me. Steve, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here, and I'll really miss everyone here too.
All right, well, it's been great working with you, and we certainly wish you the best in the new year.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, Joe. Planning is moving forward for a development project adjacent to the North Star commuter rail station in Coon Rapids. Following its most recent meeting, the Planning Commission is recommending approval of the station area plan submitted by Sherman Associates. A decision by the City Council is expected on January 17th. The plan includes 4 apartment buildings and a commercial site. The first phase of the project would consist of market rate and mixed income apartments with a small amount of retail space. A second phase could add senior housing at a later date. For more details on the project, stay tuned for CTN News Spotlight immediately following this newscast. A company in the Evergreen Business Park is expanding. The Planning Commission recently approved the site plan for an addition at American Preclinical Services at 8960 Evergreen Boulevard. The company, which does medical device research and development, is planning to construct a 20,000 square foot addition to the existing building. The original building was constructed in 1983 as a manufacturing facility. The newest officer on the Coon Rapids Police Force took the oath of office this week.
I, Steve Minion.
I, Steve Minion.
Do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Mayor Jerry Cook read the oath of office to Officer Steve Minion during Tuesday night's City Council meeting. Minion was born and raised in Roseville. He joined the Coon Rapids Police Department back in 2014 as a community service officer. He officially started training as a police officer back in August. During Tuesday night's meeting, Officer Minion's father pinned on his new badge, which is number 152. The end of the year is bringing change on the Coon Rapids City Council. On Tuesday night, Denise Clint and Ron Manning participated in their final City Council meeting representing the people of Wards 1 and 2. Clint served as the Ward 1 council member for the past 18 years. Manning has served the people of Ward 2 for 12 years. Both reflected on their time in office at the end of Tuesday night's meeting.
And I want to thank you for your support. It's been great. It's been a long run. I want to thank the citizens of Coon Rapids. I'm truly humbled that you've chosen me all these years to represent you, and I've loved every minute of it. And I'm saddened to be leaving, but I will still be around, and I'm sure I'll get involved in one way or another.
Once again, thank you to the people who had confidence enough to vote me in, and to the staff, which is a great staff, fantastic staff. I've appreciated you people very much. And I hope we stay in touch, because I like all of you. I consider you friends. So, good luck.
Prior to the meeting, a reception was held to honor Denise Clint and Ron Manning. The new Ward 1 and Ward 2 representatives will be sworn into office on January 3rd. A woman who knows a thing or two about the history of Anoka County is herself making history. Vicki Wendell is retiring from her job as program manager at the Anoka County Historical Society, where she's officially worked for the past 27 years. However, she actually started as a volunteer several years before that, a role she'll return to in retirement. Coworkers and friends held a special celebration Tuesday night in honor of her retirement. During her tenure, Wendell has been instrumental in preserving and sharing Anoka County's history with people throughout the region. 30 years ago, Toys for Joy began their mission to ensure that all children in Anoka County get gifts under the tree each year. This year, the number of families in need in Anoka County is down, but that didn't stop dozens of volunteers from spreading some holiday cheer this week. CTN's Jordan Rylance has the story.
It makes you feel good.
For 3 decades, Toys for Joy has been putting smiles on little faces during the holiday season.
It is a huge community thing, and how you can touch, even just with that one small gift, make somebody's day or make their year. I mean, that's what that kid's wanted. And to do that is just amazing.
This season, fewer families in Anoka County are in need of assistance.
This year we're serving 850 to 900 families, which is probably 3,000 to 3,500 kids.
And those who do need a little extra holiday help will receive food, toys, clothing, and books. So every child has a gift this holiday.
It's really hard work, but it's very rewarding, because you'll get someone that comes in that's so grateful, and they'll cry, and they're really excited about the stuff that you give them, so it's kind of nice.
Over the course of 30 years, Toys for Joy has touched the lives of over 120,000 children in Anoka County. And while it can be difficult to accept the help at times,
I was helping this gal, and she says, I have never done this before. We're hurting. And I said, we're helping.
The smiles on the faces of thousands of children make it all worth it.
To be able to hand over a toy to somebody that they say all my kids wanted is a Star Wars Lego set, and all you can find is a small package, and you hand it over to the mom and she starts bawling. I mean, that right there, that makes your whole week.
In Anoka,
I just love it.
Jordan Rylance, CTN News.
All the money raised through the Toys for Joy program stays in Anoka County. There are no overhead costs, as the group operates as part of the St. Paul Association of Realtors, with all services and materials volunteered or donated.
Tim from the fire department helping deliver food and toys for Joy for you guys?
Those who couldn't make it to the Anoka Armory this week got a special delivery instead. Members of the Coon Rapids Police and Fire Departments volunteered their time to make about 24 deliveries on Monday morning.
We have tons of help coming in today from both fire and police side of things, and we're going to just go out and do some home deliveries and bring them food and toys.
People who received the home deliveries were grateful to see the police officers and firefighters at their doors, helping bring a little holiday cheer. The Coon Rapids Arts Commission announced the winners of the Holiday Lighting Contest this week. Coming in first place in the motion category is this festive display, entered by Jerry Murphy at 10940 Magnolia Street. The second place award in the motion category goes to Jordan DeVries at 11837 Zilla Street. In the still lights category, the first place award goes to Wayne Woods at 11261 Swallow Street, and the second place award goes to Shelley Sullivan at 11231 Partridge Street. All of the winners received a cash prize from the Coon Rapids Arts Commission. That brings us to the end of this show, our final one for 2016. We want to let you know we are making some changes for the new year. This show will have a new name and a new look starting in 2017. So be sure to join us back here again on Friday, January 6th. In the meantime, have a safe holiday, and we'll see you back here in the new year.